sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. And his guys looking to even things up after a 3-4 start to the year. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Able to slither by. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw with Penix. JT Tuimoloau in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Here we go.
Now Jones steps away. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Deputy, get the wolf.
Throwing Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
60 Vikings.
Back to throw. Jones. Short throw caught by Pitts. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
And the Jets first down.
Get it. Ready up.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
First down, Jets.
Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
On 1st down, it's Hampton.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Ready? 19-18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts. Now to try the field goal. Here's Daniel Carlson. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's... They find some open field here.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Let's go.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And that's incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Looking to throw Penix. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
There's no doubt in my mind that Not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Throws right back to London, complete again.
They give him 4 yards there. Headed second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Penix to the air once more.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air, Penix.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
Santos' kick is up and through.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Short throw, caught by Pitts.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
The Jets at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. Looking left side, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Yeah, it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
At the 37-yard line.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Well, he's got the hook up to McLeod. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. There's a sure one. It's caught. And I think the ball's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Ooh, the juke. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2nd down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Penix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and 6 now. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Penix. Got a man, it's London.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's downfield. He's got Taylor.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Mason Taylor,
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
and the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kyle Pitts returns to the field along with the rest of this offense for the upcoming series.
It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want it to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late.
He gets this to Hampton.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this 1st half.
Is good. Makes the score.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense of knots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on their in-state rivals, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the running back for the home team. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Dolphins win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings at home to take on Washington. And it's J.J. McCarthy on target here to his tight end, T.J. Hockenson. J.J. to T.J. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 35 on second down, Jones rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A play fake. Now Penix. That went out wide and intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Full control of this one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Seven Pirates, Cowboy 80.
At the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
Ready.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Ready.
They will run for it with Hampton. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead here this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Oh, got some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll throw with Penix. That one deep for London. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jets are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Let's go now.
Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing Jones. And that will be incomplete as well.
1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They were winners last week over Tennessee, and they've got the lead here as well. They start this drive out 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Here we go.
Jets, 1st down.
19.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Jets.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Carlson on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. We focus our attention now on the Jets defense. And they forced the fumble last time. Now 4 turnovers for this defense. They've been darn good.
It's become a feeding frenzy, hasn't it? I mean, almost like the Sharks. And they descend upon their prey. That's what they've done this entire game. 4 takeaways, they preach it, and today they're
We'll just get another one now, right?
That's how it works. Everyone feels like, if I didn't get one, I'm doing something wrong.
Penix working out of the gun here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones being chased out left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. He's got this down to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Buffalo 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Operating from the gun, Jones. That quick throw there is incomplete. The Jets on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw. Jones. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw here. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Taylor. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Dances by him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st down, Jets.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones. Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
1st and 10. At their own 2-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always said, don't be afraid to try to create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Penix. And that one's
Out on 3rd down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Campbell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
3-yard loss.
And now an audible here into something else. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. He's back to throw. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Forced out to his left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Ready, break. First down, Jets.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jets, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas. Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive,